Imagine reaching retirement and never having to pay a single penny in taxes on your investment gains. It sounds too good to be true, but that's exactly the promise of a Roth IRA if you play by the rules. So what is a Roth IRA? It's more than just a financial buzzword. A Roth IRA, individual retirement account, is a special type of retirement savings account with a unique tax advantage that sets it apart from traditional IRAs. Here's the deal. With a Roth IRA, you contribute money that you've already paid taxes on, your take-home pay, and in exchange, all the money your investments earn inside the account can be withdrawn completely tax-free in retirement. Unlike traditional IRA or 401k, where you get a tax break today but pay taxes later when you withdraw in retirement, the Roth IRA flips that around. You forgo the tax break up front. No immediate deductions on your contributions, but in return, you get the ultimate payoff. Tax-free income later on. This concept was introduced in 1997, named after Senator William Roth, to encourage Americans to save for retirement by offering the allure of tax-free withdrawals. Think about it. You put in after-tax dollars now, and decades down the road, your account could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And none of that growth will be taxed if you follow the simple rules. Let's break down those rules. To enjoy tax-free withdrawals on your earnings, generally you need to reach age 59 and a half and have your Roth IRA open for at least 5 years. Meet those two conditions and every penny that comes out of your Roth contributions and the investment gains is yours to keep without giving Uncle Sam a cut. Plus, there are some special exceptions. For instance, if you're buying your first home, you can withdraw up to $10,000 of your Roth IRA earnings early without penalty and still tax-free to put towards that purchase. As long as your account is at least 5 years old, a nice little bonus that can help the house down payment. Now, even if you're 59 and a half, yet there's a level of flexibility built in. You can always take out the money you contribute, your principal, at any time, for any reason, without taxes or penalties. That's right. Since you already pay taxes on the contributions, the IRS lets you pull those out whenever you want. Of course, it's usually best to leave your money in the account to grow for retirement, but it's reassuring to know you can access your contributions in a pinch. So who is the Roth IRA best for? Honestly, it can be a great tool for almost anyone. It's especially powerful for young people just starting their careers. If you're in a lower tax bracket now than you expect to be later, paying the taxes now and letting your investments compound tax-free for 20, 30, 40 years can mean huge tax savings in the long run. But even higher earners or older folks can benefit because a Roth IRA provides tax diversification. Having both taxable and tax-free income sources in retirement gives you flexibility. Now, there are some limitations and considerations. First, there's an income cap to contribute directly to a Roth IRA. If you earn above a certain amount, in the high 5 or low 6 figures, depending on your current IRS rules, your ability to contribute phases out and eventually disappears. For example, a single filer making around $150,000 or more might not be allowed to contribute directly to a Roth in that year. However, even if you're above the limit, there are legal workarounds known as a backdoor Roth conversion, basically contributing to a traditional IRA, then converting it into a Roth, that many high earners use to still take advantage of what Roths offer. That's a more advanced strategy, but it shows how valuable people consider Roth IRAs. Second, there are annual contribution limits. You can't just dump unlimited money into a Roth IRA. As of recent years, most people contribute a few $1,000s per year, roughly $6,000 to $7,000 with extra catch-up amount allowed if you're over 50, and these limits can adjust over time with inflation. It's important to stay updated on the current limit. For instance, it was $6,000 in 2022, $6,500 in 2023, and has increased to about $7,000 in 2024 for those under 50. While these limits might seem modest, consistently maxing out your Roth IRA every year and investing those funds can still lead to a substantial nest egg, thanks to compound growth. Another great feature, Roth IRAs have no required minimum distributions in retirement. Traditional IRAs and 401ks eventually force you to start withdrawing money and paying taxes on it once you hit a certain age, currently starting at age 73 due to updated rules. But with the Roth IRA, there are no rules saying you ever have to take the money out during your lifetime if you don't need it. You can let it keep growing tax-free for your entire life. This makes the Roth IRA not only a retirement savings vehicle, but also a potential wealth transfer tool. You can even leave it to your heirs, and while they will have to withdraw the money within 10 years under current inheritance rules, that money for them will still be tax-free. Let's also talk about what you can invest in within a Roth IRA, because some people confuse the account with the investments. A Roth IRA is not an investment itself, but rather a wrapper or account type that holds your investments. Inside a Roth IRA, you can typically invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, index funds, and more, whatever your IRA provider offers. Some even let you invest in real estate or other alternatives through self-directed Roth IRAs. The key is that any growth from these investments stays sheltered from taxation. So whether your stock doubles in value or you have dividends and interest pouring in, you won't owe a dime in taxes on those gains as long as the money stays in the Roth. Over 20 or 30 years, that could mean thousands or tens of thousands of dollars more staying in your pocket instead of going to taxes. Now, is a Roth IRA perfect? Not necessarily. The main downside is that you don't get an immediate tax deduction for contributing. If you're someone who could really use a break on your taxes today, or if you're currently in a high tax bracket and expect to be in a much lower one later, a traditional pre-tax retirement account might make more sense for now. Also, those income limits we mentioned can be a hurdle for some. Though again, there are strategies to get around them. But for many people, the Roth IRA is a no-brainer for at least part of their retirement savings. It's always worth mentioning that you can have both a Roth and a traditional IRA if you want. Just note the total contributions to both can't exceed the limit. But having both allows you to hedge your bets on future tax rates. In conclusion, a Roth IRA is one of the most powerful ways to save for retirement. It offers tax-free growth, tax-free withdrawals, flexibilities to access contributions if needed, and no forced distributions, all of which put you in control of your money and potentially saving you tons in tax when you retire. It's a key piece of many financial plans and something to seriously consider if you're aiming for a comfortable and tax-efficient retirement. If you found this explanation of Roth IRAs helpful and informative, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Privatized Banking Project for more in-depth, unbiased insights on personal finance and investing. We're here to help you take control of your financial future, so join our community by subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Drop a comment below if you have questions about Roth IRAs or want to share your own experiences, and share this video with anyone you think it could benefit. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take charge of your finances.